If you want to control insulin resistance or reverse type 2 diabetes, the first step is to remove the foods that secretly spike your blood sugar. Most people keep taking medicines, but their diet continues to trigger insulin all day long, slowly damaging the pancreas and making the body more resistant to insulin. When insulin remains high, fat starts storing, energy drops, cravings increase, and blood sugar stays unstable. So let's talk about the foods that must be avoided. If you truly want to balance your blood sugar and protect your health, the biggest problem is sugary. Breakfast foods like cereals, donuts, pastries, and sweet tea or coffee. When you start your morning with sugar, your blood glucose shoots up within minutes, forcing the pancreas to release a large amount of insulin. That morning spike leads to afternoon crash, irritability, and cravings. When this becomes a daily habit, insulin resistance becomes worse, and your cells stop responding to insulin. Removing these sugary breakfast items is one of the fastest ways to improve blood sugar stability. Another silent killer for diabetics is white bread, white rice, naan pasta, and other refined carbohydrates. These foods act like sugar once they enter the body. They break down very fast, spike glucose, and offer no fiber. When your meals are made of refined carbs, your body keeps pumping insulin throughout the day. This damages your metabolism, increases belly fat, and slows down weight loss. Replacing refined carbs with whole food options like vegetables and complex carbs can dramatically improve insulin sensitivity. Deep-fried foods such as French fries, samosas, nuggets, and fried snacks are also dangerous for people with diabetes. The combination of refined carbs and toxic oils creates inflammation and blocks insulin receptors. When receptors are blocked, insulin stops working and more insulin is released, creating a never-ending cycle. These foods also clog arteries, raise triglycerides, and increase the risk of heart disease, which is already high in diabetics. Packaged snacks and processed junk foods like chips, cookies, crackers, and sweetened biscuits need to be removed as well. They contain hidden sugars, refined flour, artificial chemicals, and inflammatory oils. Even when the label says diet or low-fat, these items are designed to trigger cravings and overeating, keeping insulin high for hours. Cutting processed snacks from your daily routine is one of the simplest and most effective changes you can make. Sugary drinks are even more dangerous than sugary foods. Sodas, juices, energy drinks, flavored milk, and sweetened coffees hit your bloodstream instantly because they contain liquid sugar with zero fiber. Just one can of soda cans spike blood sugar faster than a full meal and can keep insulin elevated for several hours. If you are serious about reversing diabetes, liquid sugar must be eliminated completely. Another thing that worsens diabetes is flavored yogurt, flavored oats, breakfast bars, and healthy-looking sweet products. These items are marketed as healthy, but they contain multiple forms of hidden sugar like corn syrup, maltose, fructose, and glucose syrup. Because people believe they are eating something healthy, they consume them more often, creating a bigger insulin load without realizing it. Fast food, like burgers, pizza, and fried chicken, is also a major contributor to diabetes. These meals combine refined carbs, sugar, chemicals, trans fats, and low-quality oils. This combination spikes glucose, blocks insulin receptors, increases inflammation, and slows digestion. Even 1 or 2 fast food meals per week can stall your progress for several days. Desserts, such as cakes, mathia, brownies, chocolates, ice cream, and puddings, are obvious sugar traps. For someone with insulin resistance, these desserts can push blood sugar to extreme levels within a short time. Over time, these spikes damage nerves, kidneys, eyes, and blood vessels. Removing desserts is a necessary discipline if you want to protect your organs from diabetic damage. Breakfast spreads, sauces, and condiments like ketchup, jam, chocolate spread, and sweet syrups also contain large amounts of hidden sugar. People add them daily in small amounts, but those small amounts add up quickly and keep insulin high all day long. To truly reverse insulin resistance, you must stop eating these foods that constantly spike your blood sugar and replace them with whole nutrient-dense foods. When you remove sugar, refined carbs, and processed foods, insulin levels start to drop. Cravings go away, energy rises, and your body begins healing.